Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm doing my first update on my project pan. This is the first project pan I have ever done, and I'm excited for this update. I am doing this update a little sooner than I was planning on, but I already have some pretty good progress and some little tweaks and changes I want to make, so I want to get this video up for you guys as soon as possible. I also decided that in these project pan update videos, I'm also going to update you on any other pans I have hit that are products that are not in my project pan, but just pans I've hit in general, because I feel like it's really exciting to share that with you guys. Before we get started with the project pan items, I wanted to talk about a little change and update I'm doing to my YouTube channel. This is something I've been thinking about doing for over a year now on my channel, but I just never felt ready. But as of recently, I'm like, I can do this. I feel ready to do this. So I am now launching channel memberships for my YouTube. So the cool thing about channel memberships is that it's going to be more of like a tight-knit community of people that follow me and people that enjoy my videos and want to see more exclusive content from me. So if you do decide to sign up for the channel membership, you'll get exclusive member-only videos from me, and this would be a video that you guys pick and vote for. A reason why I really wanted to do this, because like I get DMs and messages all the times about people's like very specific scenarios. They're like, Angela, I'm going to prom, I'm wearing a purple dress, I need a purple eyeshadow look, or going to a wedding, or just something very specific that they want a video on. So by doing these exclusive member-only videos, you guys get to pick exactly what you want to see, and since it's such a smaller community of people, like it's gonna be what you want, you know what I mean? Because I want to do this community for you guys, like, and it's also for me too, because you know, I get lonely sometimes. I film videos at home for a living. Gonna get a little personal here, but I also just don't have many friends. My friends I do have live in Portland, that's an hour away from me. So I just always feel my best when I'm like responding to comments, responding to DMs, chatting with you guys. And so this is also for me, just to have a community of people that love me and want to support me and that I can give them what they want. So you guys will get the exclusive member-only tutorials / videos, and then you also get priority response to comments. So let's say you comment on one of my videos and you're a member, YouTube will like notify me and be like, oh my gosh, one of your members commented. So that tells me that I want to respond to your comment right away because you are a member and you want to support me. So whatever you comment, if you have like a question or something, I will be sure to get back to you. I'll also be offering member only polls. And I think this is going to be the most helpful thing, because there are so many times when I'm like filming a video, doing a look where I wish I could ask you guys a question and like have you guys help me. Like, what palette do I use? What lipstick do I use? And I could just quickly ask you guys and you can get back to me right away. And I love that idea. Or let's say I'm stuck on like a video idea for my main channel, like I'm stuck between two palettes, which one do I use? You guys can vote and tell me what you want to see. I also want to post some like behind the scenes of the bright lashes, because I am the owner of the bright lashes, like it's literally just me. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of like bring you guys along if there's like a new launch, more like behind the scenes stuff, just fun stuff like that. And then I also want to start doing member only live streams probably a few months after we kind of get the membership going and I have a good group of people. I can go on live, do my makeup with you guys, and just chat and talk, and that sounds so fun for me. Like doing my makeup with the people that love and support me and just chatting with you guys sounds so much fun, and I can't wait to do the live streams. So I will be calling my membership the Bright Besties. So if you want to sign up, I will leave a link down below for you. It's really easy to join and it's only $3.99 a month. There is no pressure to join, but if you do want to, it would mean so much to me because I want to have this like tight-knit community. I also want to say that this does not change any of my content for my public channel. I'll still be posting my 2 videos a week, one usually being a tutorial and one being more of a talking video, so don't worry about that. This is just extra content for you guys if you want to see it. All right, I think that's all I have to say about my Bright Besties community, so let's get on to the project pan update. I am still going strong on my Urban Decay Hydromaniac. I've definitely used quite a bit of product this month. Like, it feels a lot lighter than it did in the beginning, and I am just really enjoying using this tinted moisturizer. It's really easy to just throw on. It looks beautiful, like no matter what I pair it with. I'm hoping by the next update or the one after that, I will have this finished. We will see. So next is my NARS Sheerglow foundation, and I feel like I haven't used this as much as I would have liked to so far in this project pan. I think the hard thing for me is that like out of these two, I prefer this one. So I tend to grab for this one more, or the foundation that's in my Shop My Stash. And I just find that I'm not loving reaching for this because it is more of a like medium coverage foundation, and I've just been liking more tinted moisturizers in general. And like whenever I go to use it, I do find that I'm really trying to pour out and like shake out the product. So I know I'm I'm close to the end. I feel like I'm just so close to finishing this, and I don't necessarily want to like hate pan it, but I'm not loving using it, but I do think I can still finish this up at least by the end of this year for sure. Next is my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I am so close to finishing this up. Like, look at how skinny this is. Whenever I use this, I have to like bend the bottle and try to really get the product out, and it's so dang close. I've also tried to open up this top, but I can't get it open, and I don't really want to like cut into the product. I know that some people like to do that, but I just don't like the look of that, honestly, so I probably won't cut into it, but I'm so freaking close to finishing this. It'll definitely be done by my next update. And then I also wanted to mention that when I do finish this up, which will definitely be in the next like couple uses or so, I'm going to roll in the Smashbox primerizer, which is a very similar primer in my opinion. They're both just hydrating primers, which I like to use. I like using the primerizer, but I do think it's the oldest one I have in my collection right now, so I would like to finish this up. I've already used quite a bit of product. I'm not even like halfway done with it, so I'm excited to get use out of this once I finish up this one. Next is my Hourglass bronzer. I still have not hit pan on this. I use this probably every single time I do my makeup, and it's just still going strong. I honestly feel like I'll never get pan, but I know it'll happen eventually, but dang, there are so many uses in this product. I'm still shocked. Like, I just can't wait till the day where I just see like a tiny glimpse of pan. It's gonna be amazing. Next is my Hourglass Blush Quad. I still have yet to hit pan on this. I am using these two shades of Mole. So like I said in my first Project Pan video, I have a dip like right here. So I'm thinking like the corner of this one might hit pan first. I'm still not there yet, but I still love using this like almost every time I do my makeup. So I think I'm really just gonna focus on hitting the corner of this blush to get pan right there. I will be so happy when I hit it. Next, I have my Sigma Under Eye Color Corrector. Guys, the difference in this is shocking. I mentioned this in a previous video, but what I did with this product is I actually scraped it all up and I put it into this pan just because it was kind of hard to pick up the product around the edges, so scraping it all up and kind of bunching it back into one little spot. I am so close to finishing this. I still love using it every day, and I almost find that it's kind of more pigmented and creamier by using it this way, now that the product is kind of like mushed together into one. I know this product will be finished within the next few weeks, and I'm trying to think of a way that I could like reuse this compact for something. I don't have any ideas, but if you do, let me know. Next, I have both of my NARS Soft Matte Concealers. I'm still using these almost every single time I do my makeup. I use these to spot conceal, and I feel like I have really good progress on these too. My pan that I hit has gotten bigger and wider. Whenever I use these, I'm really trying to like get the product off the edges here, so I'm still loving using these. One of my favorite concealers ever. So next is my Kosas brow pencil, and I am shocked that I don't have more product on this because this is the only brow pencil I've been using since I started my Project Pan. Like, I don't have any others in my drawer that I grab for. It's literally just this one, and I feel like there's such a small amount of progress on it, which kind of says that like I don't really use much of it when I do fill in my brows, but I'm still like, I use this almost every single day, and I've only made like a tiny little smidget of progress on it. So I think this one will take longer than I expected to finish, but I'm still enjoying using it. Next is my Haus Labs Gel Kohl Liner in Punk, and I am so happy by this progress. It almost looks like I have like a full inch gone of product, and I'm getting so close to hitting the S on the wording of laboratories right here. And even like when I go to use it, it feels like I'm using a small pencil. So I'm super excited about this progress, especially that I made like this much progress in 6 weeks, but I could barely make that much progress on a brow pencil. It's kind of funny, but I love this liner. Next, I have my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Iconic Nude, and I really thought I would have more progress on this too, because for a while this was the only lip liner I had in my drawer, and this still is like one of my favorite lip liners in my collection, so I'm kind of shocked by how much I haven't used of it, you know what I mean? So I think this one will take a lot longer than I thought to finish. Next, I have my Rare Beauty highlighters. I think in my first Project Pan, I only talked about putting the shade Exhilarate into the Project Pan, but I ended up adding the shade Enlighten to the project as well, just because depending on my skin tone that day, I do kind of like mix the two or just use one or the other. I feel like I have more progress on Exhilarate, and I can see like a tiny little dip happening in the pan right there, so she's cute. And as of now, these are the only powder highlighters that I keep in my drawer in front of me, so I'm grabbing for these every single time I do my makeup, so I'm hoping to hit pan kind of fast. We'll see. So next we have the Anastasia Magic Touch Concealer, and I actually stopped using this, I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago, about halfway through my project, because I definitely think it's gone bad. When I would go to apply it, it looks like the formula is separating. I wonder if it'll do it. If I swatch it for you. I don't know if you can see, but it's like the pigment of the concealer is separating from like the base of it. It just doesn't look good, and it was not blending very well under my eyes anymore. It has a little bit of a smell, and I recently posted a video where I was revisiting my 2021 favorites, and this was in that video. So it kind of made me realize like, oh, I've had this since 2021, so it probably has gone kind of bad. I mean, it definitely has. So I'm definitely happy I was able to get some more use out of it, but at this point, it just needs to go in the trash. It has gone bad. It is not good anymore. So in place of this, I'm going to add in the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. I also kind of realized that I don't really have many concealers in my collection, and this one is my favorite one I have in my collection, so I'm excited to put this in my project pan. This is easily a concealer I can reach for every single day, so I'm excited to have this in my project. So goodbye, Anastasia Magic Touch. Next is my Fenty Beauty Gloss in Fussy. I do have a tiny bit of progress here. Like, it's a very small amount, but I can see the progress. I think you can see the line of product right there. So I'm like almost halfway through using it. I still love using it. It's still one of my favorite lip glosses in my collection, so still working hard on this. And then the last product I have is the Rare Beauty Cream Blush in Nearly Neutral. And using this blush kind of triggered some changes for me that I want to make in my project pans. So originally I wanted to finish this blush up completely, and it kind of got me thinking, like, would I rather finish this blush completely or hit pan on more of my other blushes in my collection? And I think I'd want to hit pan on my other blushes. So I'm actually going to put this back into my collection and pull out another blush that I feel like I can use almost daily, because I realized I would much rather have a blush collection where I have like 5 blushes with pan on it rather than just finishing up one blush completely. Like, I want to spread out the love instead of just focusing on this one blush. Even though I do love it, I just don't think it's realistic for me to finish it completely. So since I'm swapping out that blush, I am rolling in the Tarte Breezy Cream Blush in Peach Sunset. I got this sometime last year. I did a sponsorship with BoxyCharm and Tarte, and this was in the box, I think, right? And I ended up loving this blush so much. I love the color. The formula is beautiful. So I'm really excited to try to hit pan on this. There's not really, I can tell I've used it, but there's not really an indent at all, so we'll see how long it actually takes to hit any sort of pan on this. There are 2 other items that I hit pan on this month that are not in my project pan. So first is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Skin Enhancer in light medium. Look at how big this pan is now. I was using this product a lot in the beginning of January, and I hit pan on it, and I was so dang excited. I told my boyfriend, and he's like, what is pan? So I had to like explain to him what hitting pan is. But every time I go to use this, the pan just gets bigger and bigger, which is very exciting. And this is one of my favorite cream bronzers in my collection, so I'm happy that I've shown this product so much love. And then the other product that I hit pan on was a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Powder in the shade One Fair. I did have this in my last Shop My Stash, so I like to use this to set under my eyes or like any areas of my face, more like the center of my face. I also like to use this to like clean up any edges of eyeshadow. Like, I have so many uses for this product, so I'm not surprised that I hit pan on it. So I am so happy about this little baby pan, especially since I wasn't trying to pan it. It just kind of happened like naturally, so that's exciting. All right, so that is the update on my project pan items. I'm really excited to be rolling these 2 products in and get some good use out of them. I'm also hoping by the next update I will have finished the Too Faced Hangover Primer and the Sigma Under Eye Corrector, so that'll be exciting. If you are doing a project pan this year, I would love to know how it's going for you. Please let me know. And again, if you are interested in joining my Bright Besties YouTube membership, I'll leave more information down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.